Good afternoon, everybody. Carter's in and Narendra Rosharol coming to you live from the nest in beautiful Mill Valley, where we've got overcast, maybe sitting around 58, 59. Doesn't look like we've got much rain coming. Welcome to your no-cap broadcast team for today's day game. We've got the visiting El Cerrito Gauchos against your freshman Tam Hawks. Narendra, how's it going?
It's going. I think it's cold out here, and it's windy, and we've played a couple games against El Cerrito, so this will be a nice rubber match. I think we have split with them, although one game, boy, they got us. They surprised a surprise win. We thought we had that one in hand, but that's baseball.
Yeah, that's true. And then on the second game, I mentioned this on the last broadcast, they ran out of pitchers and threw a lot of balls, and we ended up running up the score on that one. So we'll see what happens today. Standing in is El Cerrito's leadoff hitter. This is Drew Sukahira. We've got Will Weir on the mound today. Looks like Zinn has already taken one off the leg after one pitch behind the plate. That's not a good sign. And it looks like that was a missed bunt for strike one. Colton missed the last game due to an injury that he suffered while playing catcher in Windsor, so be great for him to
bounce back
and not get injured on the very first play. So hopefully he's all right. I don't know if he got crossed up on that. It was a curveball. Maybe he was looking fastball. In any case, here's the 0-1 to Sukahira. And there's a fly ball to shallow left. We got Radix going back, and we got the left field coming in. Radix makes the catch going into shallow left field. Nice play by Alex.
Very nice. Good way to start it off.
And a very nice play by Liam Garlick coming in. He was playing shallow and came in and made a nice running catch on the first pitch to the second batter.
We're getting some updates. We thought this was a game against Petaluma, but it is actually against El Cerrito. And we were inquiring as to the last-minute change.
Well, you got a team, and we're playing them.
That's right.
All right, there's a strike to the number 3 hitter, Adrian Santiago, number 13. Will Weir is starting out throwing strikes. And here's a soft ground ball to Radix at shortstop. He charges, gets his feet set. Strong throw to first, and that is 3 up, 3 down.
Great 1, 2, 3.
Great inning for Will.
Love it.
All right, folks, welcome back. We're here at the bottom of the first. It's 0-0 with Tam coming to the plate. Who do we have on the bump today, Narinder? Number 20. Oh, I've got the wrong lineup because we thought we were going to play Petaluma, but this is
Southpaw.
Naaman West. Naaman West on the mound, throwing from the left side. Here we go. It's a fastball, high fly ball to left field circling, and makes the catch. Battling the wind there a bit, Narinder.
Yep, Alex was out after the first pitch. Just got under it a little bit.
Yeah, good first swing. Fastball right down the middle. Looked like a pretty hard fastball from West, Naaman West. Big, thick kid wearing glasses out there on the mound. Here's a fastball low to Hudson Williams, 0-1. I'm trying to remember if we saw West in El Cerrito a couple weeks ago, Narendra.
I think we did.
Yeah. I think he pitched in the first game if I had to bet on it. That's a fastball just outside. 2-0 to Williams. Hey, it's a fastball right down the middle. 2-1's the count. Hudson takes that one low. 3-1 to the number 2 hitter. Hudson had a great game in the nail biter against Casa Grande. I believe he had 2 hits and played beautifully in the field.
He did. Let's see.
Oh, there's a line drive to left field, and that gets down for a solid one-hop single to left. Williams was all over that one. So West throws, he took decent velocity, but I think this is, I don't want to get ahead of myself, but this is sort of one of those pitchers who throws right at the kind of speed where the boys are comfortable.
Mm-hmm. I'll add they're getting more comfortable, but obviously early season is usually advantage to the pitchers as long as they get over the plate. Now that they've been in a few games, you can see the swings coming around.
There's a throw in the dirt, scoop by the first baseman. Nice play. Monty Russell over there at first. Williams is going. O'Brien pulls back. Pitch is called a strike, and Williams steals the bag. Throw was a little late and on one hop.
He was in there very easily.
And O'Brien starts off for the 0-1 count. I think he maybe let that one go, realizing Williams had a good jump. All right, O'Brien looks in at some length to Holby for the sign. 0-1 pitch. West steps back, fakes the throw. Nothing doing. There's a throw into center field, but center fielder's backing up nicely.
What count do you have, Carter?
I have 0-1. West jersey blowing in the stiff breeze. Gets ready with the 0-1 pitch. And there's throw way outside. I think Hudson's in his head a little bit, Andrew.
I think so, too. That last ball was lobbed right.
Yeah. All right. O'Brien stands in. West goes into the stretch. Oh, that one looked a little low and inside, but...
Yeah, well, slider.
Need to learn the zone. Umpire maybe helped him out a little bit. Now we got 1 and 2. O'Brien needs to protect. West into the stretch. Steps off. Hudson goes back. Gale really hasn't had a chance to swing. I think he took that first strike, and that one didn't look like a strike to him.
Mm-hmm.
Again, no throw back to second. I think West saw Hudson's speed on that steal and is extremely aware of the possibility of him trying to steal third with less than 2 outs here. Oh, that was the one. Swing and a miss by O'Brien, strike 3. Right down the middle.
2 down. Colton's coming up. We'd love to plate that run.
Yeah. Colton's been searching for a hit these last few games. We'll see what he can do here.
Doesn't need to be fancy.
No. Infield swung around. Right fielder's shading him to the line, but the center fielder's shading him to left.
There's a big hole on the left side.
There's a curveball for a strike. Nice pitch.
Which is where Colton earned his keep there when he was 13.
Yeah. And can't see that. Left fielder swung around to left pretty good, yeah. All right. Here's the 0-1. Takes that one high and away. 1-1. Lefty on lefty. Williams takes his lead. And here's a foul ball down the left field line and just out of play.
Little under it. Got it similar to Alex. Got to just keep that level plane.
Little indecisive on that swing. We'll see what he can do with a 1-2 pitch. Oh, curveball got him. Nice pitch.
That was a nice pitch. All right, El Cerrito escapes.
Well, the Hawks leave Williams stranded at second after a single and stolen base. West manages to strike out the 3 and the 4 hitter and gets out of the inning. I think West has just enough velocity that it's a little hard to sit on the curve, and I think Colton was a little fooled by that one. All right, folks, we're back with you. Going to the top of the second. Score is 0-0. We've got the number 4 hitter, Jalen Brooks, the catcher, coming up. Number 26, Will Weir on the mound. All right, folks, we're back with you. Fastball, strike 1. Right down the middle by Weir. it was a lazy curve that didn't break. Brooks took one for the team there. So the Gauchos have the lead runner on with number 9, Max Calvin, the right fielder, coming to the plate. Weir really put that curveball to great use at Windsor last weekend, but that one didn't quite snap off. We'll see what Brooks is doing at first base. He is the catcher, but he looks like he wants to run.
He's got a good lead.
Yeah.
Liam's looking a little casual in center.
Oh, there's a pole ball down the left field line, foul.
This kid's got a good swing.
Yeah, he turned on that one, but Will kept it in on the hands. Oh, and 1 to Calvin. Brooks takes his lead. Will looks over there, doesn't throw. Brooks, runner's running. There's a swing and a miss. There's a throw. Oh, just late. Brooks had a good jump on that one. Colton got rid of it quickly, but the throw did not beat the runner.
He took a kind of a wild cut at that. I guess he was trying to give the runner extra time.
Yeah, that may be true. So now we got 0-2 on Calvin at the plate. There's another high one. This one he lays off.
Getting a good lead off second. Through the side here, I can see Coach Holby sitting up out of the dugout against the fence, blowing bubbles. He's got a kind of a wool hat over a baseball cap. Let you know how cold it is.
Yeah. That one's low outside. Colton blocks it nicely. And the count goes to 2-2. Does he throw the curveball here, Narendra?
As long as he doesn't hit him.
Yeah. You know, in this cold, windy weather, it can be sometimes a little hard to get a good grip on the curveball.
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to figure out this guy's mitt. He's got hanging out of his pocket halfway down his leg.
Looks like some kind of cooking utensil. Will fakes the throw to second. There's the curve. No, maybe it was a fastball. Hard to tell.
That was a fastball.
Yeah, I thought it was a curve. Then the way it popped the glove suggests it's fastball. And now we go to a full count to Calvin. Runner on second. No outs. That ball's inside, ball 4. Well, Will commanded the zone in the first inning. Little less precise now. We'll see what he can do with the first baseman, Big Monty Russell, coming to the plate. Whereas I'm first and second. This is a big, tall kid with a pink and yellow bat.
Yep. Need a little ground ball here.
Yeah. That's a nice pitch right down the middle for a strike by Weir.
It's amazing what 9 months can you do. Will Weir now has substantial pop in that fastball.
He's not a tall kid, but he's a thick kid, and he's strong. There's a throw in the dirt.
Gets him to chase on the ball well out of the zone.
Great swing and a miss induced by Weir. You know, Weir's looking great. You know, I've never sat behind home plate to watch him pitch. His fastball almost looks like a slider, and it's got some natural away movement to a right-handed hitter. Oh, and that's a fastball.
That.
Beautiful pitch.
High cheese.
He humped up on that one, and that is strike 3 for the first out to the big righty. Now we got the left-handed pitcher, Naaman West, coming in. Looking down to the third base coach. And, oh, he's got an armband that must have signals, signs on it.
I heard the third base coach calling out the numbers.
Yeah.
A lot of sophistication for this level of baseball.
All right, we've got Hugo Bach is cheating in at first, anticipating the bunt. Will fakes the throw to second, no throw. Radek's covering the bag. Here's the pitch. Oh, Colton stole a strike on that one, gotta say.
Yep. All right.
That one was outside, and Colton framed it in and got a strike call out of it. So we'll see what we can do with that. There it is, a soft grounder to third. Williams is up with it, tags the runner, and holds on. Great play, got the lead runner.
That's it, isn't it? 3? Oh, no, it's only 2.
Yeah, it's 2 outs.
Great out, lead runner. I'm watching our outfielders. Everyone can look. Well, you can't see from home. It's a little far out there. But we've got a lot of hands on hips.
Well, let's not do that.
No, I know. I'd like to see.
Speaking of our outfielders, is that Seamus in right field?
I think that's Ben.
Okay, so I've got Gale in left, Liam in center, an unknown Hawk.
I'm pretty sure that's Ben Spring.
All right, we're going to say it's Ben Spring. I got Hugo at first, Dylan Murphy at second, Alex at short, Hudson at third. Bill thought he maybe had a shot at him, but decided not to throw it. Meanwhile,
he looked like he was going. He would have been well picked off, but
yeah,
he caught himself and got back.
Big lead now for the run on second. Now he throws back, and I think he may have. Oh no, I thought he may have him, but didn't get there quite as fast as I thought. By the way, we got Victor Peterson stepping in, the second baseman, number 14 for the Gauchos.
Another tall, lanky Gaucho.
Looks like any number of kids on our team.
Yep.
All right. Weir looks at first. He's got the first guy picked off on first. He's running him to second to West, and there's the tag. Oh, and he ran out. No, that's got to be an out. How is he not out of the back? Just go play at the plate. Colton stops it. I'm not sure how that's not out of the baseline. They picked off West at first, maybe intentionally. And Hugo ran him to second, did everything right. Maybe you would like to see him throw a little sooner. Alex caught it, and the West just went right around him.
Let's pump the brakes. That throw is supposed to go to Dylan. That's the first thing that happens. Not to the first baseman.
Right.
It's supposed to go to Dylan, who can see the runner on third. And unfortunately, we botched that. And I can tell you that because Holby is madder than a wet hen.
Oh, dear. We don't like to see that.
And for those of us, our last outing with this team, they employed a lot of the tactics that the Hawks like to employ, and that's one of them.
Yeah, this team is wily.
So they just stole a run, but I think our infield's going to hear a little bit about that.
Well, really, that would be on Will, unfortunately, if he was supposed to throw to second and not first.
Yeah, but...
Oh, you're saying the throw should have been taken by...
well, he didn't throw it to first. He chased him down, which is he's turning his back to it, right? That's the problem.
The curveball's outside. Throw down to third. Just stole it.
All right. I apologize for very much being slow on the scoreboard updating. We got a 1-2 count. Fortunately, Carter, you do an excellent job of announcing that.
I'll stay on it. Here's the 1-2. Low and away.
I like that pitch. All right, let's see if Will can get him here.
It seemed like Colton hesitated a little bit on that throw. I'm not sure if he knew the runner was going or not. He just got in there and headed the throw. Ooh. That one stays inside, ball 3. Full count. Runners at third, 2 outs. Weir's got to dig down here.
I don't think he should not be afraid to let this ball get put into play.
Yeah. There's a grounder into the hole. Alex to his backhand's going to have to make a big throw and makes it. What a great play by Alex.
Solid play.
Wow. That was one of those ones where he, Alex's tendency would be to shuffle over and play it between his feet and not have time to throw. That time, to your point, he took it on the backhand, had the back foot set, made a beautiful throw for the third out.
I should have, do I have the capture replay going? I don't think I have that set up yet. Oh, here we go. Enable. Yeah, I've been watching some Instagram videos, Carter, and it would appear you want to be having that back foot all down, right? You never want to be having, in Alex's case, his left foot being the furthest away.
No, that's exactly right. So that's why you do want to field it with your backhand so you can plant your right foot as you're catching the ball.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we got coming up now in the fifth spot, Liam Garlick, Dylan Murphy, Hugo Bach. And confirming, you were right, that was Ben Sprangen right. He's batting in the 9 hole today, getting a start for the Hawks. So West helped himself out there. He was the one who got in the pickle and allowed the run to score.
Mm-hmm. And again, really, we don't even want a situation where a throw is being made to home with any kind of potential play there. That is a base that we can easily surrender with 2 outs.
Saw a good, hard one-hop throw by the catcher, Brooks. Something to keep in mind as hopefully the Hawks populate the bases. All right, here we are. Liam Garlick stepping in from the left side. That's outside ball 1. Umpire gave that one a little thought and decided to let it go. Garlick has woken up with a bat the last 2 games. That one's high.
There we go.
I think he had a multiple hit game in Windsor, at least 1 hit, and then had 2 hits on Saturday against Casa Grande. That's a swing and a miss on a low outside fastball. That's a great pitch. This is Liam Garlick, who threw 105 pitches on Saturday, Narendra.
Great game.
Oh, good eye there. Low and away. That was a ball, but hard to lay off. Very, very close to the one he swung and missed at, but just out of the zone.
He can be choosy here. There's no...
Yeah.
Great pitch. That was not a hit. That was, Liam's not a huge kid. You got to take that the other way. That's a tough ask.
Yeah, that's a good. He painted the corner with that one. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Yeah, you can't take that one.
Nasty. He moved it around on him. Yeah. He had him leaning outside and came in with a right on the inside corner.
Yeah, great location at that at bat. Finding back by West. That was a tailing fastball on the inside corner down low. Beautiful pitch. All right, here we go. We got Dylan Murphy stepping in.
Yeah.
Boom. West looks like he's getting a little comfortable out there.
You literally took the words out of my mouth. Comfort, that's exactly the word I was looking at. Oof.
Same pitch, same result. So Dylan is coming back from a buckle fracture in his thumb that kept him out of the lineup for about a month, and it's great to see him back. And West tries the curveball, but
Murphy's another very crafty pitch. A little slow.
Murphy managed to lay off that one. 1 out, 1-2. There's another one, and not this time.
That is really nice.
4 Ks by West. 4 of the first 6 batters West gets by strikeout. Very impressive. I think that curveball's not one of the sharper breaking ones. I think it's hittable, but I don't think they're recognizing it. All right.
Well, that tailing fastball or outside fastball to the righties, it's got a little something behind it, and he's got a nice variation in speed.
Yep. That one's low to Hugo.
I think Hugo's a pretty big young man, and I think I think a pitcher sometimes that's the first thing he sees. I think he saw Dylan was not imposing. Hugo's a little different. Ooh.
Yeah.
There he goes.
So the umpire's giving I think it's a consistent zone, but he's giving an inch or two off of each side, and some would have called that high. So I think we know we have a wide zone today. There it is, right there. There's the curveball by West again, freezing the Hawk hitters.
Was that straight curve or was that a changeup?
I think that was just a kind of a fair point. It didn't break a whole lot,
right?
There's a fastball. Could have been.
Well, he's mixed up the eye levels now. I hope Hugo has a plan because he could go a lot of ways right here.
There's a low fastball. He lays off that. Pretty easy take. All right, Hugo's worked it to a full count. 3-2, 2 outs. Bottom of the second. El Cerrito is leading 1-0. Oh, you can't. No.
Struck out the side.
Struck out the side. Struck out 5 of the 6 outs of this game have been by strikeout.
We are humming along to the top of the third. Did you have a good day today, Carter?
I had a good day. I had a good swimming in the morning and lots of action at work. And been looking forward to this all day. We've got some defensive changes. Looks like Nico Rocherol is in at first, replacing Hugo Bach. Don't know if there's any other changes. Actually, you know what? I took a picture of Holby's famous matrix, so I can actually anticipate what's about to happen here.
I see a new center fielder.
Well, as soon as I said that, there's no center fielder on the matrix.
I see Kern heading out to right.
Oh, yeah, it's Blake. Blaze, excuse me.
Okay.
According to the matrix, it's Blaze. Is that visual confirmation on that?
And we got Seamus Maurer in left field.
Okay. And according to the matrix, it should be Nate Lee in right, which is not the case.
No, that's Kern Glenn.
Okay.
I think you have a reputation for enjoying calling Seamus's plays in the outfield. Let's see if he gets something today.
Hey, I call him the way I see him. Is it Dylan still at second?
Dylan, no, Will Weir. Oh, no, sorry. Will Weir is at third. No, Will's on the mound.
That would be.
I'm losing it.
That's okay. Listen, man, we started this year by thinking Alex had walked to first and was sitting in the dugout the whole time. So we set the bar rather low, and there's not much you can do to bring it down. So we should be good. All right, standing in is the 9th-place hitter, Leo Castro, extra hitter. And Weir starts him out with a strike.
EH. El Cerrito's up 1-0, and we are top 3 at the nest.
And there's a swing and a miss on outside fastball, 0-2. The El Cerrito, it's an interesting team. They've got a lot of kids that are smaller, but then they've got a couple of gigantic kids on this team as well. Blaze doing jumping jacks in center, staying warm. Weir leaves that one outside. 1 and 2 to Castro. Castro wearing a hoodie underneath his jersey to stay warm. Oh, and there's a nice curveball. Froze him beautifully.
All right, Carter, that's no fooling around right there. He's got a hoodie, but no sleeves showing.
That's a famous short sleeve hoodie. Got to get with the program, man. Everybody has one.
I guess. My daughter has labeled all of her closet drawers, and she has 3 different ones for sweatshirts.
And there's a medium ground ball to Rocherel at first. He's got it unassisted, and on 1 pitch, 2 outs.
I like that. Gobbled that up.
Asher Amon, the left fielder, was the fellow who rolled that down to first. So now we've got 2 down, and we're going back to the top of the order with Drew Sukahira, number 15. Beautiful pitch by Weir. I think that fastball's got a natural
little bend. I agree. I agree.
He's probably throwing it with his fingers near the seams. Not sure if that's on purpose or for just the way he learned it. There's a fly ball to left field. We've got Seamus ranging over, making a nice catch. Again, Seamus with the glove and left. And that will wrap up the top of the third.
Uno, dos, tres.
Uno, dos, tres.
Un, deux, trois. Maybe we'll call an inning in French, Carter. You be up for that?
Cannot do that, but I can get my wife in here.
Okay, there we go.
I'll just have to tell her what to say.
All right, we're going bottom 3. All right. Bottom 3, Will Weir is at bat, hoping to help his own cause. Pitcher comes set. Will presents bunt, but takes a strike. Another nice pitch. Oh, a little golf shot. It just clears the infield. Will gets himself a single. All right, Hawks. That's how we started off. Okay, we got Ben Spring now. So we like to call him Springtime. Nobody out. Will's got a pretty good lead at first. Looks back. Oh, the umpire there was gonna call that a strike, but he went with the ball. Again, Will's getting off first pretty good. We'll see how much in the head of the pitcher he is now. There's a strike. 1-1.
Well, Narendra, I relieve myself and we get a hit. Maybe I should go in more often.
It was a I would say a lob wedge. Just did not hit the green of the outfield, but was between. It was between. Just kind of too far from the third baseman and too far from the shortstop. And
a hit is a hit.
A hit is a hit.
And now we got a 2-1 count with Ben Springtime standing in. And there's a dribbler down the left field on foul.
2-2.
Did you get a temperature today? I'm guessing high 50s.
I don't know. It just got that kind of chilly. We had such a nice day yesterday.
Yeah, we've had some great days. It'd be nice to catch one of them on one of these baseballs.
Well, Varsity played yesterday. They had a nice 4-0 win over Terra.
Oh, that's great. Varsity having a great season. As of last week, was ranked, I think, 23rd in the state across all divisions. And there's a curveball again, pulled foul down the third base line.
They were Max Preps. They split with Marin Catholic, and so I think they lost a bunch of spots, but they'll probably start climbing again. I think their schedule has them playing some of the better teams at the end, especially San Marin, who has Sean McGrath.
Oh. Here's the 2-2 to Springtime. Curveball. Oh,
that was a changeup. That was pretty nasty again. Wow, he's ringing up the K's.
So you think that's a changeup? Huh?
That one was.
Well, the Hawks aren't figuring it out any better than I am. All right, the order turns over, and Alex Raddick stands to the plate. He flew out to left field in the first inning. 1 out, runner on first.
I'd like to see him throw that changeup to Alex.
One 1-0 pitch to Radix. Runner's running. There's a throw down to second. It looks like we're beat it.
All right, runners in scoring position.
No, he called that a strike.
Did he?
Yeah. Our parent scoreboard operator thought it was a ball, but I think that probably was not a strike, but he called it a strike. Looked low and away. Anyway, 1-1, runner on second, 1 out. And Radix bunts one, fouled, almost caught by the catcher. Diving play, great effort.
I mean, a great effort. Look at where he is. That was a tremendous. He nearly caught that ball.
Yeah, that was Brooks, and he laid out like a kind of Brandon Ayuk style.
Again, Holby has put himself in timeout. You know, they practice at bunts enough that I think we got to get those down. Alex would have beat that out easily in fair territory.
Third baseman still playing back, assuming he won't bunt with 2 strikes. And there's a hard hit ball to the first baseman under the first baseman's glove.
Nobody's
Second baseman
covering.
runs to get there. No one's covering, and that is...
He's holding the ball. Cardinal sin.
And he's safe at home. I don't know what happened there. I guess I can't see third from my vantage point. Render, did he hesitate at third?
Well, he saw that there was hesitation. He came around.
Yeah.
He saw some hesitation. And, you know, we've seen this on our team a little bit. Ball to the outfield. Got to get it in to the decider.
But Will did he hesitated? He
no,
didn't just
hesitation
run
on their
third.
team.
Oh, yeah, but just Will running the whole time?
He paused
There goes
briefly.
Radix, and a throw high and outside. He will have that stolen by a mile.
He is standing up. Ball bouncing, hitting the back of the leg.
Sorry, so just again, so Weir did not slow. He was going all the way?
Sorry, no, he hesitated.
Yeah.
And then took off.
Got it. Yeah, that's what
Which, you know, Holby's there. I couldn't tell. I could not tell if he was yelling at him or telling him what to do.
All right. Well, now we got Tam in business with Hudson Williams up. The 1-0 count, runner on second, chance to do some more damage. And West is now suddenly looking a little more foulable.
Yep. that's what runners on base do. Expose the flaws.
I don't know if Jeff O'Brien, the official scorer, is going to give Alex a hit or an error. Went right under the first baseman's glove, but he did have to move for it. It was hit hard. Tough play. We got Hudson scoring on the bunt. First baseman's charging. Hudson pulls off the ball right down the if Holby puts the bunt on here. Hudson is he's swinging away, takes an outside fastball for a strike. Again, that's a consistent zone, but a wide zone.
Okay, everyone, I noticed that we had a little technical difficulty there. We might have lost you for a minute or two, but we are back.
You don't say.
I just noticed that. I didn't want to interrupt your train of thought, Carter.
No worries. So to catch you up, folks, we've got a tie game now. Will Weir scored on a single to right by Alex Radix after himself hitting a bloop single and stealing second. Alex is stolen second and is now stolen third on a wild pitch.
Wild pitch, yeah.
And the count is 3-2 on the number 2 hitter, Hudson Williams, with 1 out. The game is tied in the bottom of the third, 1-1. And there is a fly ball to left,
well, that's
medium
enough
deep,
to get a run, maybe.
And Radix is tagging up, and there he goes. The left fielder hesitates with a throw. That ball will not be in time. And that is an RBI for Williams. Great at bat by Hudson.
It's got the whole team out to see him. Good to see that they understand some quality baseball being played there.
Yep. That was medium deep, plenty deep to score arguably our fastest runner. And it looks like we've got Blaze McDonald batting for Gale O'Brien in the third hole.
Now, I think Blaze, I think he hit El Cerrito quite well that day. Let's see if he's still got some pop in the bat.
Swing and a miss on that outside fastball. Nobody on, 2 outs.
Good take right there. It was kind of tailing away. Started away, went further away.
Ball in the dirt, 2-1. Blaze stands in. And there's a soft blooper into center field, shallow, bounces just behind second base, right off the end of the bat. But that counts as a hit.
Hit them where they ain't, Carter.
Yeah. So with 2 outs, McDonald reaches on a bloop single that landed about 5 feet over second base. And let's see who's coming up. Should be Colton. Yeah. Colton Zen hitting in the number 4 spot.
I'm predicting a steal here. Blaze is fast, sometimes makes a little suspect decisions on the bases. I can say that because I did manage him for a year. But it'd be great to get him to second base.
Boom.
Right in there.
Inside corner to Zen for strike 1. Not one he could do much with. Blaze was not running on that pitch. We'll see what Holby does here. Throw over, and they picked him off. That's too bad. Oh, did he evade the tag? He did the same thing. Oh, and he called him out.
Wow, he let us think there was a chance. Now, I'm not saying, I'm just saying that was what I was afraid of.
And you may remember that Blaze got picked off and we had a rally going against Cardinal Newman. So he's probably going to hear about that.
Yep, that's what Fresh in Baseball is for. Got to learn when to lean and when not to lean. On the plus side, we got Colton leading off next inning. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, 4, 5, 6 leading off next inning, but would have been nice to see if he could have driven in McDonald to pad this lead. But as it is, we go into the top of the 4th with the Hawks up 2-1 after putting 2 runners across the plate in the bottom of the third. We've got Will Weir's back out for his 4th inning. He's only at 30 with his pitch count. Very efficient outing by Weir. 21 of those pitches for strikes. So he's getting the ball across the plate. Looks like we got some defensive changes for the Hawks. I think Curran was taking grounders at second, but now he's back out to right field. Williams remains at third. Raddick's at short. We've got Dylan Murphy at second. Garlick is back in center. And Render, you got the view of left. Can you help me out there?
Left is 23.
That would be Nico Rocherol.
No, sorry, you're right. 22 again.
That would be, well, that's Curran.
Then that'd be Curran in right field.
No, I'm talking about left.
Oh, and left. Oh, apologies. Blind and dyslexic, unfortunately. No, I'm kidding. I'm not either of those. If I had to guess, it'd be Seamus.
Guessing's fine.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll call it Seamus in left. All right, here we go to the top of the 4th. This game is scooting right along. It's only 50 minutes old. And we're already into the top of the 4th. We got the number 2 hitter, Trevor Young, stepping in. Small right-handed hitter. The wind is blowing dust around on the mound. Weir leaves that hard. Yeah. It's nice that the wide zone's going both ways, Narendra.
Mm-hmm. Now, yeah, that looked like exactly that. I think that was a low fastball, but it sure looked like a slider.
Yeah.
Oh.
There's a little looper right behind the plate and out of play. Weir's up 1-2. Then gave that one a look, but it was over the backstop. This is a game Tam really wants to win. There's a lot of competitive teams, and El Cerrito is a good team, but there are some teams that are going to be harder for us to beat, and they need to pick up a W here. Again, that's a bad break for Will.
Yeah, that curveball took its time. I think he looked at it and he said, you know what, I think this can hit me in the back. And then he did just that.
It's the second one of those that has been right at the El Cerrito player, and they haven't moved. I think Will's probably having a hard time with the cold and the wind getting a grip on that curveball. All right, now we got a runner on first, no outs. Will throws over to first. Rocherol
slapped
the tag down on him. And in at the plate, we got the third place hitter, shortstop third baseman Adrian Santiago. Back another throw to first. Trevor Young at first. He looks fast.
Show and bunt.
Will's not giving him any.
Will looks like he'd do this all day.
Yeah.
No, he's not going to be bullied by.
Well, we got nowhere particular to go.
No.
There's the runner going. Ball's low. Colton comes up with a throw. One hopper. Just not enough on it.
Nope.
The release was good. Just not enough on it. He had a chance of getting him.
They called that pitch a ball.
All right, runner on second, no outs. 1-0 to Santiago. Now he's bunting. Nice bunt down the third base line. Hudson's charging, fields it cleanly, and nobody's at first. But they go back to third. Oh, now it's running down to second. Oh, just chaos, mayhem on the defense for the Hawks. I don't know what the play was. Rocherol was charging, but Murphy did not come to cover first, so there was nobody home. I think Williams would have had a play. Would have been close.
I think Williams was supposed to stay at home because of the runner on second.
as it is, we now have runners on second and third and nobody out, and Weir's in a jam. But he pops a fastball in there nicely. Cleanup hitter, catcher Jalen Brooks, standing in. Brooks was the other batter Will hit in the first inning. There's a grounder to third. Hudson's got the ball. Safe at third?
No, he's out.
Oh, what a play by Hudson.
Great play.
Wow. Beautiful play by Williams. I cannot see that corner of the field. And
I saw it. He dove. He dove to make the play. And again, I am getting used to all this tech. I got to hit that capture replay button. Otherwise, we'd have a nice view of that.
Wow, huge clutch play by Williams. And all of a sudden,
changes the tenor of the inning.
Absolutely. You got runners at second and at first and second now with one out. Slightly more manageable. We got Max Calvin, the right fielder, stepping in, showing bunt. We'll see if Tam can defend this one a little better. Squaring away. Looks like Williams is staying back. Rochelle's charging. Oh, Paul's inside. Zinn drops it. The runner's going. I don't know if he realizes it. That's a pass ball, unfortunately. Maybe crossed him up, I'm not sure, but that ball was inside and it popped off of Colton's glove and both runners advanced. So now we're right back to where we were before. 1-0 count, runners on second and third.
Let's see if he's going to bunt here.
Huge lead off second by the catcher. He is bunting. Right in front of the plate. They have no play. Beautiful bunt. Will dove for it, shoveled to first, but the runner must have been braking on the square around Narendra.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah,
it was a suicide squeeze.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah, he was on the runner was on home plate when the ball was down, and we really didn't have a chance. Beautiful bunt.
Hope he's not happy, and unfortunately, looks like Will is getting the lecture.
Well, I don't know what because he's not holding the runner on. Not sure what.
Well, I don't know either. That was a great bunt. I think that was a hit no matter what, actually. I'm not sure anyone was making a play anywhere.
Well, I think that if Colton wasn't staying to cover home, he pops out and throws that runner out at first. But in that situation, I mean, it was only, 7-8 feet in front of the plate. But he had to stay home for the play. So Holby's talking to the crew. Now we've got another sticky situation with runners at first and third, still just one out.
Yeah, I think that's why Holby went out there to talk. And if he goes off, I can guarantee you this ball is going to get thrown to Dylan.
Faked on at first, and they got him picked off at first, but he throws it over Nico's head. Oh, that's too bad. So the runner at third is going to score. The runner at first is rounding second and stumbles, but he'll be in safely. And Rocherol picks it up and keeps him from going home. But that was a tough deal where we had the runner picked off and Will just threw it over Nico's head.
Yeah, fake to third, turned around. Probably excited, right? Sees him off the base.
Yeah.
Nico's a big target, but that was too high. All right, now we know this. He struck this guy out on 3 pitches, so.
Another bunt. Runner scores. Here's the throw to first. Great play.
All right, there we go.
All right, but another bunt. El Cerrito's playing hawkball right now. They're bunting runners home, stealing a page from our book.
And I'll go ahead and say it. They seem to be better bunters than we are.
So far.
I'm almost thinking they're 3 for 3 or 4 for 4 on that.
So now the Gauchos are all suddenly up 4-2. And I don't know if they've hit the ball out of the infield. No, we got a hit by pitch. Santiago got a single. And then bunt. 0-1 pitch to the pitcher, West.
Whoa, gave him the high strike, too. All right.
Good frame job by Colton, bringing it down.
Hobie really is facing his sort of
Doppelganger.
Spider-Man, you know, that meme of the two Spider-Men.
And there's a pop-up. Out of play. Well, Colton put the target on the outside and Will threw right to it. Good pitch. And West just had to fight it off. I wonder if Will's going to try that curve. I don't think... He really hasn't thrown that many curves since the one that hit the batter.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a weapon for him. Maybe he might try to go back to it here. There it is. Colton blocks it.
I think Colton was setting up a little further outside. He wanted that to start out. But
still, this is a good opportunity.
It's only 1-2 now.
With 2 outs and nobody on, it's actually a really good opportunity, in my view, for Will to try to get a feel for the curveball. It'll help him if he can throw it later.
Now, I am seeing a lot of traffic on Miller Avenue. Do you have any
gosh.
idea what's going on?
Boy, it's tracked both ways, and we've got sirens, so it may not be good. 1-1 looks like it's moving, so I don't think it's an accident there. There's the 1-2. That's a big drive to right center field, and that's way over Kern's head. That's going to drop. We've got Liam fielding it in center. Oh, he's going to go 3. Oh, he's going to be dead. As long as there's a good throw. Oh, that's too bad. Oh, Alex had him dead to rights, but uncharacteristically kind of pulled the string on his throw, pulled Williams off the bag. But a double.
That was bald. That was a triple. Yeah.
Well, I'm going to probably call it a double
E on the throw.
E6, but
okay.
Nevertheless, yeah, he got all of that one. Naaman West having a day.
Well, we do have an issue here. I can see paramedics trying to navigate a lot of traffic on Miller. You could hear it. Maybe.
Hoping everybody's okay and that nobody's injured here at the high school.
Well, 4-2. We really do not. 2 runs. We want to keep it to 2. The deficit right now.
And now Colton needs to block with a runner on third. There's a pop-up back and out of play. Victor Peterson, number 14, is at the plate. He grounded out to Radix in the second inning. We got the ambulance right over the left field fence at this point, going down the middle of, I guess that's called Miller at this point. There's a line drive to right field, and Glenn's coming in. Oh, and what a nice play by Murphy. Going on the outfield
chased it
grass.
Down. Great job.
Beautiful play. Well,
heading to the bottom of the 4th.
Tam's not going to like the video on that inning. Some sloppy defense and some really good bunting by the Gauchos. So now they got some work to do. Down 4-2 going into the bottom of the 4th. And but the out on the base paths with Blaze McDonald being picked off, we've got Zinn, Garlic, and Murphy, or at least those spots in the order coming up. We'll see if the Hawks can get it back. We've got West still on the mound. And his pitch count, Narendra, is he's sitting at 53, 33 of which have been thrown for strikes. A lot of strike throwing in this game.
53 going into the 4th. So he's probably got, if they keep him, he's certainly got maybe 2 innings in him.
Well, after Liam's 105 pitch performance, I don't know what to say about that anymore. Anything's possible.
Bob Two-Hill crossing in front here. Hoodie. Long sleeve hoodie. Doesn't have the short sleeve hoodie.
He's not cool enough for that, Narendra. Not to take anything away from Coach Dave. To be clear, neither are you or I. All right, now we've got Zinn standing in with a fresh count. New opportunity to draw some blood here against the lefty.
This is a scrappy El Cerrito team.
Oh,
they're not, when you got pitching throwing strikes, they're gonna.
I think this is their ace, if not one of their aces, and he's throwing a great game. Here is the pitch. Again, probably outside, but this umpire's been calling that a strike all day.
I'm not sure where Colton even can hit that ball.
No, it was a good take. It's going out there again. Oh, that one drifts inside, 1-1.
I think he didn't. I don't think that was where he was aiming.
No, the catcher's lined up in the exact same spot. 1-1. Traffic still at a standstill on Miller. There's that. I guess that is a change.
That is a knuckle change. I don't know what that is. That is not a strike, though.
That was not as pretty as some of the others we've seen from West. Colton's got to be sitting on fastball here. And he gets one, but lays off it.
3-1. I like this pitcher. Don't take the funk out.
No. There's a line drive. And it's dropped by the shortstop. Colton got that just off the end of the bat. The shortstop had the range in the shallow left. Looked like he had it, but it carried over his head, tipped off the top of the glove. Safe.
All right, now we got something going. Now Liam, skillful bunter. See if they get some of their own medicine.
Garlic fake to square. Now he's squaring. Ball's outside. Ball gets by. Colton will get second free.
Again, I like your word choice. Free base.
Got the reference. Took me a second.
Here we go. Gen X is in the house.
There's not a single lyric to that song we can actually say on the high school baseball game.
Or Gen X has entered the chat. Is that what we'd say today?
And Liam squares away and puts one down nicely on third base line, but it rolls foul. Yeah, I think Holby's going to need some Valium or some kind of IV medication if these boys don't get a bunt down pretty soon.
Mm-hmm. That was clearly, with the base hit in mind. The third baseman, I mean, that's a tough to get Liam.
Oh, there's that changeup or that whatever it is, and hits Liam right in the head.
That was a curve, actually. That wasn't the
I don't know.
Honestly, I saw the spin on that.
I don't know how you think you know that, but all right.
I saw the spin. All right, so we got no outs. We got first and second with Dylan, and again, I don't know how Dylan is at bunting, but it's got to be coming.
We may find out. I wouldn't mind seeing him swing away.
I'd like to see him push it towards first, to be honest.
He's squaring away. Pops one down first base and foul. Holby's got to be losing it by now.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I told the kids, if you don't want to bunt, just bunt badly, but I hope they weren't listening to me.
And I will bet you might. He's like, show early. This is it. This is a bunt, people. And
first bunt down the third base line again, foul. Holby may put it on again just to
make a point.
Just to make a point and make him do it. We'll see.
I don't think so, but I can tell that's where his head is.
He's done it before. Dylan at the plate. He's swinging away. Way outside. Umpire just called 3-0. He did not mean to say that. It's a 1-2 pitch. Runners on first and second. Nobody out. That's again high and outside.
Yeah. Dylan's looking at. He just said 3-1. Dylan's like,
I know.
I don't know.
No. Now he's
Okay,
3-2.
we've been corrected.
Yeah.
That was a great look. His eyes went wide. 3-1. I'll take it.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's inside.
you could have taken that on the shin. Probably wise not to.
He's not wearing one of the guards like a lot of the boys. That would have hurt. All right, now Murphy's worked this to a full count, and now he's squaring away.
Now he is. He's expecting. If it's in there, he's got to bunt this.
He's going to pull back. There it is, and there's a bunt right in
he
front of the
got
place.
it.
He's got to go. Colton's safe at third. Throws to first. It's wide, and he's safe. This is what we've been looking for.
Yep, right there.
Finally got one down.
Pitcher made a nice play, but the throw, you got to do both. Got to come in and field it, then you got to make the throw.
Well, we were going to have a Tam Hawk get a bunt down if it killed them, and we finally did. And it looks like we've got Curran Glenn coming in to bat for Hugo Bach.
And we got some defensive changes on the other side.
Okay. I wonder why we're doing that.
El Cerrito coach is youthful. Could be mistaken for a varsity player, but he has got some strategy. And
well, that's whatever he's doing is working so far. He may be a varsity player for all we know. And you know what, Narinder? If I asked you if you think that West has walked a batter yet today, what would you say?
I would say no.
You would be right. Okay, so now we've got, instead of Curran, who I think was on his way to the plate, we've got Nico Rocherol up at the plate for the first time.
And now as we've seen in some other games, Nico is a good bunter, and I'm guessing that's coming.
He's swinging away. And Nico from the left side takes a called strike one.
This is interesting that he's got him up there lefty against the lefty. I don't know.
Don't understand. Now he's squaring around. And he bunts a perfect bunt!
Oh,
that's the pitcher bobbles it. Nico's running down to first. Plays, it's out at first. But scores the run. That was a beautiful bunt.
4-3, Tam.
And that puts Tam on the board. Well done by Rocherol. And that's one out with runners up second and third.
Now we got Big Nate Lee coming in.
Big Nate Lee.
Who nearly put one out of the stadium last game. Let's let that tail get a little bigger. He hit the living out of that ball.
He really did. He hit one down the straightaway left field that the fielder made a beautiful play on, depending on who you talk to, somewhere between 5 and 15 feet in front of the fence. And
it certainly had the height. It had the height to clear the back fence.
Oh, he got all of it. So the Casa Grande fielder really did a nice job catching that ball.
Oh, wait, he just showed Nate and pulled him back. Oh, it's Will. Okay.
Okay.
We gotta, couldn't go out of order. Yeah.
We keep seeing batters come up and then go back to the
okay, now
dugout.
Will is, there's an open base at first. This is interesting.
So we got one out, runners on second and third. Will Weir at the plate, Tam down 4-3, bottom of the fourth. See what Will does here. He's swinging away.
Now, I will say, let's go back. I'm realizing that bunt by Rocherol, I love doing that because I can say it correctly, was with the bases loaded. So he had to get that ball down and not give them an easy out at home. So well done, 4-3.
We're squared away right in front of home plate. And the run scores, pitcher squares up and gets Will first. And that ties your game, folks.
Holby is now, this is definitely a chess match we got going on between these two teams.
Beautiful bunt.
Will just charged into the dugout. Exuberant.
Last two bunts by the TAM players have probably put Holby in a much better frame of mind.
Yes. You could see it. He is.
Now we have Big Nate Lee coming up.
He's fairly dancing in the third base box. All right, Nate, let's see if we can bring this one in.
Wait, who's at third? Murphy?
Is that Dylan? Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
He could be getting more of a lead. 1-1, Carter. I can feel this. The drama here is nice. I like it.
This is where Nate, not being the fastest player, this is where I really hope he lets him knock in this around the old-fashioned way.
Well, I'm going to differ with you there.
Regarding Nate's speed?
Nate is quite quick, yeah.
How do I know?
Yeah, he is.
Well, with that said, I still want him to swing away. Knock one in the left field.
Me too. Little line drive anywhere. 2-1. Yeah.
Got him on the outside, so the count is 2-2. 2 outs, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Scores 4-4 in the 4th. Big pitch here. And there's a blind. Oh, he spears it up the middle. Nice play. A little wide throw, but the first baseman makes the play. And that will do it for the Hawks. And after 4 full, we've got a tie score. El Cerrito 4, Tam 4.
After 4.
All right, folks, we're back with you here, checking in on defensive substitutions. It looks like we've got Arden Shapiro coming in to play right. Arden in right. Garlic remains in center. I should have thought, let's see, who's in left? No idea. I'm going to guess that's Seamus Maurer, still on left. There's Will throwing a curveball for a strike, by the way. All right, leading off the top of the 5th for El Cerrito is looks like a new hitter. Number 19 is batting for Castro. This is Anderson. There's a swing and a foul, strike 1. Welcome back, Narinder. We've got a pinch hitter, tall, lanky lefty, batting for Leo Castro.
How many pitches did we get El Cerrito throw last inning?
I'll check in a moment. That's outside for a ball, 1-1.
Will's still pretty low.
West is up to 76, so he's starting to get up there. And that was called a ball. Yeah, 2-1.
I'm going to stick with my prediction that he had 2 innings in him.
Weir is up to 50. Dropped down on that one a little bit. 3-1.
Don't want it, let him hit it.
Well, I'm not sure I like that 3/4 delivery. He's been coming over the top pretty nicely. In those last 2 pitches, he dropping down and not getting it over the plate.
Fatigue?
I don't know. Wonder a bit. Looked like a little bit of a lazy form, but what do I know? All right, now we got the number 10 hitter, Asher Ehrman, the left fielder, consulting, again, the wrist guard, another lefty. Oh, and we've got a pinch runner at first.
Oh.
Is that the pitcher?
No, I think that is.
He's running. There's a pop-up. Oh, makes a great play against the backstop on the pop-up. I couldn't see it, but I heard the pop in the glove. Beautiful play on a windy day. Coach is not happy with the swing, but really nice play by Zinn to shut that down before it could happen. I can tell you from experience that is a hard play to make. All right, now we're back to the top of the order for the Gauchos. Number 15, Drew.
All right, he's got to look him back right now. He was going. He's got to step off and throw.
And he does. Yeah.
That, I believe the runner on first, we met his mom at the last game. I believe he plays varsity football for El Cerrito and varsity basketball.
That would do it.
Baseball is brand new too.
He's not running, and there's a swing and a miss. Oh, he goes delayed steal. Oh, and Will almost caught it.
Yeah. I think if you're looking for the athlete, the all-around athlete on this field right now, I think he's standing at
Am I correct
base.
that was a delayed steal?
Could have been just simply.
No, he kind of waited for Colton to throw the ball back and then he started going. Someone needs to yell runner for Will because he tried to catch that ball.
I think the way to and if, I'm not sure if you have a number 2.
Yeah, I don't. Since we thought it was a different team, I don't have his name. The pitch is low and away.
I think inexperience would be our best weapon of defense there. That's why I was hoping for a throw over to first and maybe catch him leaning the wrong way.
We got 1-1 to. Okay, there's a drive to left center, way back. Liam's racing, ranging back for it, and makes a beautiful play, turns and fires back into third. Great play by Garlic. He got a great jump on that.
He did. Now, I think there was some inexperience. He did not go back to tag, and I'm guessing he could have made that. I mean, Liam made a nice throw, but nice play by Liam. All right, 2 down.
So Will's getting some help from his defense in this inning. Let's see what we can do with Adrian Santiago. Wait, hold on. Sorry, that's Trevor Young up. Santiago. And there's a line drive right over the bag. Murphy ranges over, throws off his back foot, off the bag. Oh. Well,
right,
Nico came off the bag to stop it.
Yeah, base hit. Tough play for.
Yeah, I agree.
It's a good thing that Nico knocked that down and did come off the bag because otherwise we'd be back in the hole. All right, first and third.
All right, the 3-hole hitter, Adrian Santiago at the plate. First and third, we'll see if they just let them steal. Again, there could be some chicanery here by the Gauchos. Again, fakes the throw to third, checks first. This time he's not picked off. We'll see what the Gauchos do. Maybe with a 3-hitter up, they'd like to see him.
Now, I was worried that was called a balk these days, but they keep changing.
Again, now they haven't picked off. Will runs at him and he lets him go.
There's a Socratic dialogue going on between Will and Holby right now.
I don't know if he was criticizing what Will did.
Well, again, the goal here is the guy on third cannot score.
There's a throw down to second. Oh, he cuts it off.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. He can't, under no circumstances can he score. And so what Holby likes to do is if that runner gets off further enough or is sort of like picked off, to throw it to the second baseman who can see the whole field.
Okay, now we got an 0-1 count to Santiago. Again, Will's dropping down, and it just looks like a little bit of fatigue. Just kind of slinging it a little bit. All right, runners in second, third. This is a critical batter in this game. 1-1 count. Low and inside.
Drag that in. I thought he might get it, but
Will hasn't made Colton block too many, but now would be a time to block.
First base is open.
There's a nice pitch. Pop up, straight up in the air. Oh, out of play. Thought that was going to be catchable. All right, now Will has got 2 strikes on the number 3 hitter. Opportunity to end this rally right now with the cleanup hitter, Brooks, on deck. 2-2 count. No, he hits him. That was a fastball. I think Will's losing it a little bit out there. We'll see.
Yeah. Well, again, the base was open.
Yeah. But that's not what he wanted to do. Yeah, Hobie's going to go see what's going on. When Will was dealing, he was really had his legs under him, was pushing really nicely toward home plate, and I feel like he's not pushing as hard with his legs and kind of trying to generate velocity with his hips and his arm, and it's just a different arm slot, but looks like Holby's going to keep him in. The hitter is going to be the cleanup hitter, big catcher, Jalen Brooks. He, on the day, is hit by a pitch and reached on an error by Will. So we haven't really gotten to see what he can do.
I don't think you can rule out the bunt here, given what we've seen today.
No.
Even with 2 outs and the bases loaded, hard to believe that.
I don't think there's any bat on the El Cerrito team that's good enough that the coach wouldn't bunt him. All right, bases loaded, 2 outs. Cleanup hitter at the plate. Swinging away, and that's poured over the middle for a strike.
Yep.
Much better form for Weir on that pitch. Maybe he benefited from the rest. Hard ground ball, foul down the third base line, 0-2.
Nearly picked by the El Cerrito coach.
All right, now Will's up. Does he dare the curve? I mean, he's probably thrown 3
Again, here's
curveballs.
one where can't be, we're freshmen, can't be too greedy. Colton's being greedy, but
No, he's moving for the outside.
that's what I'm saying.
Oh, no.
Now, fortunately, there's our inexperience just saved us a run right there, right? Because number 18 did not get down and score because he just hasn't done it much. But that's what I was trying to say there. Colton, they're trying to make a waste pitch, right? Like, there's some risk with that.
He still sets up outside. Oh, he hits the spot. Oh, perfect pitch. Umpire wasn't biting.
See, now here's the tricky part is now Will has to now. Remember, right there, he's trying to throw 2 balls, right? Most of the time we want them throwing strikes, so now he has to readjust and get it back in there.
Rocherol sweeps over behind the runner, seeing if he can catch him sleeping, but he gets back. 2-2 count, bases loaded. This is just a critical hitter here for the Hawks. They need to get out of this inning without blood. There's a fly ball down the left field line, ranging over and out of play. Well, Will made a good pitch, got in on his hands.
Mm-hmm. No chance to put that in play.
Will's up to 68 pitches.
Again, I like this ball in that same spot.
Colton's calling for it outside.
Of course, that's not what's happening.
Oh, he does go with a curve.
Goodness gracious me. All right, well.
I don't mind that, but...
I'm glad I don't manage anymore.
Now there's no place to put him. And there's a swing and a foul. Will put that one on a nice spot on the low outside.
A little low.
I'll say that one thing that really helped Will be effective in Windsor was he really commanded the curveball and he threw it a lot. He just doesn't have the feel for it today.
No, I feel like we need a strike here.
Oh, throw to third. A great play by Williams to keep that from going into left field.
Wow.
Hudson averted a disaster. That could have scored 2. And there's again, pulled down the left field line, foul.
Got a nice battle here.
It's a great battle.
Will is staring in with those baby blues. All right, let's go Hawks. Baby Hawks.
I feel like someone's going to have to make a play. I don't think this guy's going to strike out. I think Will is wondering if he dove into that.
He kind of lifted his arm at it. I don't know.
He looked into the umpire, wondering if that's what happened, but that's going to go down as an RBI and a run for the Gauchos.
We do not have Ted Gazoulis behind the plate.
So we still have bases loaded, 2 outs, Max Calvin at the plate. There's a hard ground out. Oh! What a pick by Williams, saving the day. That could have scored 3. Hard ground ball. Hudson went to his backhand, picked it, and stepped on third to get out of the inning. Wow. Williams saves the day. So
all right, I'm trying to get the replay on that. I feel like... Did we get it? Let's see.
Love to see that.
Replay.
So, again, we're heading to the bottom of the 5th. The pace of this game has slowed way down, by the way, Narinder. We were really cruising through the first 3 or so. But now we're an hour and a half in, more sort of a normal pace for a freshman high school game.
No, I did not get the replay I was looking for.
Hey, we've got a whole season to figure it out.
Yeah. Well, more training required.
See who's coming out to the mound. It looks like a new pitcher, number 9, unless they're just talking out there.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it's number 9, and I don't have a roster, so hopefully our game changer guru will actually wait. I do. That's not true.
Bottom 5. Looks like Alex is swinging in the on deck.
Okay, that's Max Calvin, the kid who just made the out, coming in to pitch. Feel like we saw Calvin last time in the first game as well.
You gonna try to dig up some?
Yeah, I'm looking at the box score from the doubleheader. See if I can see what he did. Test my memory, my poor memory. Yeah, so Calvin threw 2 innings, and I was right. It's just for what it's worth. In the first game, that El Cerrito won. They put West out there, who threw 3 innings and gave up 4 runs. And then Calvin came in and pitched 2 innings, striking out 3, 2 walks, 1 hit, 1 run earned. So
they're giving us their best today, and we got a close ball game.
Yeah, I think this is their 1 and their 2. All right, so as we move into the bottom of the 5th, the Hawks are going to send up the top of the order. Radix, Williams, and then the 3 spot, which could be O'Brien or could be McDonald. So the 3 lefties in this lineup will be happy to see a right-handed pitcher. Not that we don't have enough action here on the ball field, but that whatever's going on Miller, I'm sure glad I'm not there. Those cars are still at a standstill.
Gridlock. Looks like our pitcher, West, is that his name?
Yeah.
He is now in center field, and I'm guessing he's pretty good out there.
Well, maybe we'll see. Alex has been known to hit a few out there. All right, here we go. Bottom of the 5th. Radix at the plate. And he hit him. All right, well, that didn't take long.
Here we go.
And that'll bring Williams to the plate. No outs, runner on first. 1 pitch, 1 runner. Calvin probably wants that one back. Throws over to first. Radix is back safe. See if Holby sends Radix here. He stays. There's a pop-up back and out of play. 0-1 to Williams. Are you able to see who's on the on-deck circle, Ninja?
It is Seamus Maurer.
Oh, interesting.
I think we're at that part of the game where Hobie starts to work in
Throw over to first. Radix is back safe.
different batters. Okay, we definitely want a ball in play here.
Radix is going. Williams bunts. A good bunt. Alex is thinking about third, and he's going to third, and he needs to get going. And the ball gets through! And Alex is going to come around and score. There's Holby ball at its best.
Oh, yeah. 5-5, everyone.
Wow.
Just to recap that, Hudson waited till a later pitch in his at-bat to bunt. Beautiful bunt back to the pitcher. Alex is on the move to second. As soon as he sees that ball going to first, he's tearing for third. There was no one covering third. The ball came over there between two El Cerrito runners trying to get to third, right between them, and then Alex scores.
And I'll tell you, I think the first baseman, had he made a good throw, might have had a chance of getting
But there was
Alex.
no one there.
Oh, there was nobody there. See, that's the disadvantage of being...
Third baseman was coming in,
Yeah.
and the shortstop's got to get over there.
All right, so now we got Maurer sitting in the 3-hole.
But remember, the shortstop is going over to cover second.
Right. Seamus' swing looks so balanced right now.
That was a great look. That ball just shaved the head.
Seamus assumed that curveball was going to hit him, and it almost caught the inside corner for a strike. That would have been embarrassing. Calvin's low with the ball inside. Maurer's up.
2-1.
Maurer's up 2-1 in the count. That was a high fastball taken for a strike. 2-2 to Maurer. Ball blocked in the dirt. Full count to Maurer.
The audio we're saying now is going with that video? No. Okay, so this is our old audio.
3-2 count.
Okay, so it's just a
And there's a lazy fly ball to shortstop, and he goes back and makes a nice catch. Maurer just missed that one. Two outs. There's some technical issues I should be aware of.
I'm consulting the
All right.
powers that be.
All right. Zinn stands up. 2 out, nobody on. Takes an outside strike. Again, nothing he could do with that one. Colton, I guess, is 0 for 2 today. They gave him an error on that hit to shortstop. Oof. So that pitch is definitely off the plate, but that has been a strike. Now Colton needs to protect. There's a ball low in the dirt. 1-2. Lazy curveball stays outside. 2-2.
Okay, he's going to get a pitch to hit right here,
Sure
and
hope
he
so.
should know what he wants to do.
Oh, he's swinging a miss on an outside fastball. Nice pitch.
All right. I believe that is the end of 5.
Good location on that outside fastball. Put it right by him. And it looks like it got a new pitcher on the mound, Gail O'Brien. Yeah, I think Holby saw what we saw, that
A little fatigue.
Will was
Yep.
getting tired out there, and so it brings in the middle
Call it
reliever,
old trusty.
Gail O'Brien, the fireman. I wonder if he's got Alex in the closer role today. You have Curran back in right field. Got Hugo Bach coming back in at first. Alex at short, Hudson at third. Got Liam Garlick at center. That is Kern, number 22 in right. And who's in left? Is that Seamus? Yeah, yep. Seamus Mauer stays in left. Presumably Colton is still behind the plate. He's getting his gear on. And it is Colton back out to catch the bottom or the top of the 6, where the score is tied 5-5 from Tam High School. And it looks like, who do we have at the plate? It's like 25 Monty Russell coming up to lead off the top of the 6 for the Gauchos. All right, we'll see what Gale can do.
Well, this is nice. We've got George Graham helping to warm up the outfielders.
That is nice. All right. Here we have big Monty Russell standing in, first baseman. He has struck out and sacrificed bunt.
5-5 in the 6th.
And he hits him.
All right, not the first pitch we were looking for.
Now we've got the starting pitcher, Naaman West, coming up. He was the one who got that double that he ran into a triple.
He did. Well, you think he's bunting here? I wouldn't be shocked.
Well, he was thinking about squaring around, but so far he's standing in. There's a strike by Gale. Nice pitch. 0-1. There's a ball right back to Gale, but he drops it. Oh, right at him, and he fell and couldn't make the play. Williams has got no play. That's unfortunate.
I'm sure that's going to go as a hit, but unfortunate because had he gloved that.
I'm not so sure about that.
Really?
Well,
you think it went through? You think it was in the glove?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
That's the play you got to make. But the scorer gave him a hit.
I think he was thinking. He was getting ready to go to second, but gotta field it first.
Yeah, Gale. It's just hard to make that play. He was coming off the mound, but that's a play he's going to want to make. And Gale's been a steady pitcher. He's struggled a bit with his defense on the mound this season so far.
Well, I'm going to hazard a guess that they're going to bunt here. Nobody out.
That's probably what Holby wants to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
We've got number 14, Victor Peterson, is scheduled to hit, but I don't know. We've got number 18 holding the bat in the on-deck circle, so I'm not exactly sure who's going to be at the plate here. Oh, yeah, it's Peterson. So TM is immediately finding themselves in a hole here in the top of the 6th where we're tied 5-5. We've got runners in first and second. Nobody out. Peterson, the second baseman, standing in. He's swinging away, and there's a line drive to right field. We got Current coming in, and it drops in front of him. That's down for a hit. And he throws into Hugo, and we got bases loaded. Kern broke on that hard. I think he may have hurt himself. He's got the glove on the ground and working on the right knee. Oh, no, maybe just trying to get the pants back into play. So that goes down in Game Changer as a single. And now we've got suddenly bases loaded and nobody out. And who's at the plate? Who is that?
I think, again, this is
that
our
was the kid who came in as the pinch
yeah.
runner. Colton did a good job catching that one. It's number 18. This is the guy that came as a pinch runner.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if I remember, he actually, despite his athleticism, doesn't have much of a swing, so we'll see what happens here.
We had the full bunt coverage there where, you know, Alex came around the runner and kid swung away. It's too bad we didn't get that. Kern's out a little deep.
There's a little chopper above Hugo's head. What a terrible disaster
goodness.
that is. That's too bad. And then Elstree runner comes down to 2 runners are going to score. Runner on first goes around to third on a little chopper.
Hugo ill-advised.
Ill-advised into the dirt. Again, scooped out nicely by Williams. Not sure what Hugo was thinking there. That's really too bad. We had Hugo charging, and the batter just hit a chopping ball right over his head. That goes down as a single, but that's unfortunate for O'Brien, who continues to be under stress. Is this number 11?
I didn't get
Herman.
it.
Yeah, it's Asher Herman, the number 10 hitter. Now we got runners on first and third. Still nobody out. Nel Cerrito's now up suddenly 7-5.
Gil got a little tied up on the mound there.
Yeah, that's been the problem. It's his feet caught up in the dirt. O'Brien steps off. Colton out to the mound. Wants to discuss something. The play is 4-5-3. If we only had one of those wristbands, we would know what was happening. All right. We're in first and third. Here's the pitch. No going. And it's in the dirt. It gets by Zinn. There's no play at the plate. But the runner in first makes it down to second.
What's the count, Carter?
That's 1-0. That was the first pitch.
All right, well, still have nobody out.
Number 18, the fast kid, Dijon Compton. Number 18 for the Gauchos.
Okay.
Oh, that's been a strike all day.
Yeah.
Not sure why we didn't get that one, but O'Brien's going to have to bow. The infield's in all the way around. Sharp ground ball could easily get through. Yeah, I think that was a makeup. That was a makeup call.
That was definitely outside. Kind of fun to be back. We're in the shed. The wood shed? The shed.
I don't know what kind of shed this is. And wherever it is, it just came right back at us.
But we've got a good view.
Yeah. That one would have hit you right in the chopper.
Sometimes a little hard down the lines, but for what's coming down the pipe, we have a very good view.
It's funny, they actually, I'm realizing, offset this shed about 8 feet to the right-handed batter's box for some reason.
I was wondering about that too.
Maybe because they didn't want to block the plate with
or allow their little, you see those radar gun thingies and other stuff. Or
Also,
maybe, I don't
maybe
know.
from the backdrop, they didn't want the pitcher to look at us.
I've heard Tam Boosters is looking into a shed rebuild.
Let's see that. There's a curveball that's lined into center for a sharp single. Liam's up and throwing, and the runner at third holds. We'll throw back to third, and he is safe. So
That was a good piece of hitting.
yeah, lefty Ehrman really put a good swing on that one, and the Gauchos are now up 8-5, and Tam's going to have to figure out an answer. To the TM hitters, and now we're turning over this lineup for the third time. So we got Drew Sukahiro, who's 0 for 3 on the day, 3 fly balls. Showing bunt. There's bunt. There's a throw down to second. Oh, he got him by a mile. That great throw by Zen. Great tag by Alex. Colton put that one right on the money, and Alex was there for the tag. Must not have gotten a great jump.
No, I think they assumed that was a free pass, and it was not.
All right, so
And it was a strike.
all right, well, that's a good development. He's bunting. Did he bunt it? It's a wild pitch. It's in the dirt, and the runner's going to score.
Okay, well, let's hope Gail can settle down. I was 9-4. There were some, missed opportunities, a nice hit, and suddenly we're down 4. Top 6.
Meanwhile, 0-2. So on that last pitch,
Oh, did he offer for the bunt?
He
Yeah, I
offered
think it
on
was
the bunt.
it was a suicide is what it was.
he offered on the bunt, and it was way in the dirt. And
Yep.
I think the bunt made it a little harder for Colton to get down and block it. It would have been nice if he could have.
Well, I mean, but I don't think if blocking it was not going to stop him from scoring. I don't think
Oh, fair.
because he was already halfway down.
Fair. I just can't see what's happening at third from here. All right.
Yeah, he was running on the pitch.
Got it.
I was like, wow, he's going to steal home.
That would explain why the runner was bunting the ball in the dirt. All right, now we got 1-2 to the leadoff hitter. Time to minimize the damage. I don't know why Gale's not getting these calls.
I don't know how many of our catchers have ever fielded a pitch with a straight steal of homecoming. That's new.
Yeah. 2-2, 1 out. There he is. Foul ball down the right field line, out of play.
Is it 2-2 or 3-2?
Well, the grown-up scoreboard has, now they have 3-2.
Okay.
Sure. Let's go, Gil. 3-2, 1 out, base is empty. 4 runs in so far. There's a pop-up to shallow center. We got Garlic coming in, and whoa! And Dylan Murphy.
Does not
There's
make
no one
it.
at second. There's no one at second, and he is out at second.
Wow.
What a risky play by El Cerrito. Surprising play.
Yeah, the coach is not happy.
That was reckless.
Well, then the good news is you make an error. Dylan dropped a pop fly that I wish he'd have back, but he didn't get sidetracked. He looked at the runner. He picked up the ball, looked at the runner, then dove and got him out. And I think that's a great lesson in, hey, you make a mistake, you got to be
I don't think
focused.
that's an error. That's a hit. That was a really hard play by Dylan running back on that one in my book. But regardless, he was great that he stayed in the play. You don't entirely agree. Let's see what Jeff says. There's still a strike there. Yeah, O'Brien gave him a single.
All right.
Meanwhile,
Generous. I feel like in high school now, if a ball's going to land on the infield, it's got to be caught.
That one's low and away.
But my original point still stands.
Oh, yeah.
To stay with it, even after the ball gets away, and then recognize that you got a chance to get someone out.
All right, so we got the number 2 hitter, number 1, Trevor Young, up at the plate. Bases are empty. 2-1 count. Tam's got to shut this down and get off the field, regroup. That one's way outside. 3-1. O'Brien needs a strike here.
Very much so.
Here's a good pitch. Pop up down the first baseline. Hugo's ranging for it. Plenty of room in front of the Gaucho dugout.
All
And
right.
that will be out number 3. And we are out of the inning at long last. But El Cerrito draws major blood, scoring 4 in the top of the 6th, and now heads to the bottom of the 6th, up 9-5. Tam has some work to do coming up in the bottom of the 6th for the Hawks. Are the 5, 6, and 7 spots, which are currently occupied by Garlic, Murphy, and Rocherol. Oh. All right, folks, we're back live from the nest. Going to the bottom of the 6th. Liam Garlic stands in against Calvin. He's out there for his 2nd inning of relief. And that ball hits him. This 6th inning starts out the same way as the 5th.
I love the batters that get so irritated with getting hit. You see
Hey,
that
man,
a lot among
you-
this age group.
When you're down 4, you got to take it.
Yeah, that's what I think. Okay, here's Dylan. We need runners.
All right, we got one. Murphy stands in. Ball nicely blocked, but Liam's going. No throw. Was Liam running on the pitch, or did he wait until it was in the dirt?
I think Liam might be one of those kids who's savvy enough to see those catcher's knees go down and have the secondary and know that when it bounces, he's gone.
It's a nice block by the catcher, but it rolled just far enough that he decided not to make a throw. That almost hit Murphy.
Yeah.
As it is, it's a 2-0 count with Garlic at 2nd. Tam's got something going immediately out of the chute here. There's a line drive, shallow center field. Players coming in, and that ball is down, and Liam is going for 3rd, and he's going to have to hustle. The throw's in front of the bag, and he's safe. Dylan Murphy pokes a single out to center field.
That play by Liam makes me nervous because there's nobody out. You don't want to make the first out at 3rd, so it's a good thing he got in there.
That play makes me incredibly nervous.
Everything about it.
Yeah, but I don't know if they're going to give him a hit on that. That's the center fielder West, the pitcher. maybe didn't get the best jump on that. But anyway, Murphy puts it in play, and good things happen when you put it in play. Now, all of a sudden, Tam's in business. Kern Glenn steps in as a pinch hitter. Throw to third. He's back in safely. So Glenn is up here in a position to do some damage. Let's see what Holby has in mind. I got a lot of runs. You don't want to necessarily give up too many outs here with a bunt.
No. You would love to see the ball get thrown around a little bit.
I'll take that. I wouldn't mind Curran getting a hold of one and getting it through the infield either. Let's see what he can do here. We've got Will Weir. Is Will on deck? The runner's going from first. The throw is low, and there's no throw down.
Is that 3-0?
That is...
No. Well, sorry, that's going to be 1-0.
I think that's 1-0. We've had 3 throws. That was the first one that went to home.
Might bring some power tools and just cut a little hole here so that we can see the scoreboard.
Well, I can see
side.
the scoreboard,
I can see the third base line.
I can't see third, so
we're gonna have to do fast cuts.
Yeah. All right, now we're 1-0. Runners on second, third. Nobody out. Yeah. On the inside, probably off the plate.
Well.
All right, now Glenn's got to go to work. Looks like he's swinging away. Ball's low. Good take by Glenn.
Good take, good take. We got 21. We got Arden on deck.
Glenn up, 2-1 count. That's
I think with both Kern and Arden, pitcher's he's going to have to throw strikes. They're going to be fairly patient.
That was not a strike, but it was called a strike. Now he's right down the middle. Yeah, you could sort of see that coming. So Glenn goes down, 1 out on the swinging strike 3. And we got Arden Shapiro coming up as a pinch hitter.
Arden coming in for Will Weir's spot in the lineup. And
boy, does Arden want to get a hit here. A great opportunity for him. He digs in, adjusts the helmet. That.
Got the white Bruce bolts, the light to moderate drip.
And Calvin is not going to walk anybody. The TM's going to earn this. Okay, sensing that, Arden swings away nicely on a thigh-high outside fastball. Fights it off.
Well, my advice to you, Arden,
swing.
Be ready.
My advice is
he is not walking you to first base.
No.
You got a chance to knock 2 kids in with just a nice workman hit.
That one was an easy take, high and away. Ball 1. 1-2 to Shapiro. We've got 1 out. Score is 9-5. Runners on second and third. Oh, that's a nasty curve, but it drops low.
Well, if I were him, I would have been ready to be running on that because that was very close to being strike 3, and it was in the dirt.
Yeah, that was a tough pitch to take, but fortunately it dipped low.
All right.
I wouldn't be surprised if we see that one again. No, it's fastball in the dirt. Now all of a sudden,
3-2.
Calvin's got to be sweating here a little bit.
How many outs we got? We got 2.
1 out. 1 out.
Oh, there's only 1 out. All right, come on.
Calvin did not want to get into this situation. He's got a kid coming off the bench. 3-2 pitch. And there's a line drive right to the second baseman. He makes a leaping catch.
You know, that was a nice at bat by Arden.
Beautiful
That's too bad.
Swing. Boy, if that had been a foot higher, we score 2 on that, Narendra. But as it is, we got Ben Spring coming back up for his second at bat on the day. Really need him to do some damage here.
We do.
Wow, even the umpire had to get his mind around that curveball. Beautiful pitch.
I tell you, a little lean there, and he could have taken that off the forearm.
As it is, it's a strike. 0-1. Runners on second, third, 2 out. Ooh, that's been a strike all day, but not this time. Fortunately for spring. Keep in mind we've got Alex Radix on deck if we can get that far.
Oh, he had a rip at that.
Calvin poured that right down the middle.
Yep, he did.
Ben took a good hack. Now it's work time. Oh, Ben lays off nicely the curveball. Nicely blocked by the catcher. That saves a run.
2-2, Carter.
Brooks blocked that nicely for the Gauchos. Oh, and there it was. That was the one he wanted. Right down the middle, swung right over it.
That's tough for our Hawks here. We're going to be heading to the top 7, down 4. Going to need an improbable rally in the bottom of the 7th as long as we can hold them here.
I think the top of the order is capable of scoring 4 off of this guy, but doesn't mean it's going to happen. Looks like we're going to have Nico come out to throw the 7th. First,
it's fun, a high school debut.
First innings on the mound for Rocherol as a Tam Hawk. I know they were planning on using him against Casa Grande, but then Liam Garlick decided to throw a lot of strikes and get a lot of people out.
You did, yeah.
So Nico's got a chance here to see if he can get the Hawks back into the dugout.
Strikes and more strikes. That's what I'm hoping for.
I know that the Tam High coaching staff's been working with Nico on his throwing form, and I can see the difference. A lot more elbow involved. Yeah, it's very different, and so far, based on the warm-ups, he's controlling it nicely.
All right, where are we in the LC lineup, Carter?
Well, we're in the dangerous spot, 3, 4, 5. But again, there's nobody on this lineup that really terrifies me. Just need to throw the ball and catch the ball. So the third place hitter, Adrian Santiago, will lead off. He is 1 for 2 on the day, grounded out to short, hit a single in the 4th, and was hit by a pitch. I don't know what to tell you, folks.
George Graham just leaned in front of the window,
George Graham,
looking for a phone charger.
George Graham has no idea, no idea that we're holding this together with spitballs and tape, and he somehow thinks we've got an extra outlet and the wherewithal to charge his phone.
Gosh, I wish I had taken a picture of that. That was.
I don't even think Miranda responded.
I just.
Adrian Santiago is up, and let's see what Rocherol can do. Oh, I like that pitch.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of drifting.
Hit the glove just outside. 1-0. I think you got the ump on that one.
Where did it catch him?
Don't look in the upper left part of his torso, I think. That was in the dirt, and Colton didn't block it. Kind of skipped off Colton's glove and hit the umpire up near the chest, I want to say. Maybe caught the arm. He looks to be okay. And Nico's in the hole, 2-0. There's a strike. Good pitch.
Very nice.
Nice and relaxed on that. Nico standing all 6'2" on the mound. That one he short-armed a little bit.
6'3" now in spikes.
6'3" in spikes.
Kind of hard to wrap your head around. Probably 5 inches different from last year.
All right, now he's got to use that 6'3" to pour this one in. And there's a fly ball to center field. And whoever's playing center field camps out and makes a great play. Probably O'Brien.
All right.
All right.
1 out. That's what we want.
Santiago got good wood on that, but just got under it a little bit. And O'Brien makes the catch for the first out. And to set your defense, apologies, we've got Shapiro on right, O'Brien in center. There's a ground ball down the third. Hudson ranges to its left. Oh, it's in the hole. Alex makes a throw from the deep hole. No! No way!
Oh! Called him safe.
Did he bobble it?
No. No. That would look like a great
wow.
play.
Can we replay that one?
And we can't. I didn't get it. I'm sorry, Carter.
What a play by
I
Alex.
thought Hudson was going to cut it off, and then Alex went back, and he fired it.
He fired it, and I actually thought I beat him, but, I don't know. All right, so Brooks is on safely with a single, and now the pitcher, Calvin, is up with 1 out. Let's see if El Cerrito's running. Good pick by Hugo on the low throw by Nico. Calvin on the day is 1 for 2 with a walk and a single. Runner's going, throws in the dirt. Oh, Cole needs the ball, but it dribbles down.
What happened there? Is his elbow okay? What just happened?
I don't know what happened. He caught it in his glove, right? He may have hurt his arm because he tried to not throw the ball. And I hope he didn't hurt his arm in the process. Oh, no. No, please, no. Colton wants to stand, but Holby's trying to take him out. Looks like Holby's going to win this argument. He's telling him he's okay, but Holby is pushing him off the field. So this is not making the father happy, but I think what happened there was he got ready to throw it and then decided he was going to hold back and kind of spiked the ball into the dirt, and then immediately got pain in his elbow.
I don't know what to make of that. I'll be honest.
So Holby's going to have to get someone else geared up to come in and catch, and hopefully Zen's okay. He was out with arm trouble for a good chunk of the winter, rehabbing after, really for a good chunk of the fall. So this would be a setback, and we're hoping he's okay.
We got catch going on now on the field.
Yeah, first catch.
Nico's having a catch with Alex.
Looks like
Hudson's catching with Hugo.
And we got Blaze McDonald coming in cold.
We're 2 hours into a game. Now we got Blaze. Okay.
So Zen is out of the game with some problem with the right arm. And in to catch is number 24, Blaze McDonald. So hopefully Nico can weather this situation. Now the pitcher, Max Colvin, steps back in with a 1-0. It's 1-0 count.
Got a runner on second.
Brooks taking a big lead. Murphy holding him on. There's a bunt. He
Nice
bunted
pitch.
and missed.
He bunted and missed. Yep. The ball was diving.
Ball got away from McDonald, but he kept it in front of him. So that goes down for a strike. So it's 1-1. Ball's low. 2-1 to the pitcher, Calvin. One out. There's a pop-up right up over the mound and out of play. Nico came in with a fastball in the hands. Good pitch there.
Yep.
And fouled it off. Counts 2 and 2.
The scoreboard is... You have 2-2?
It's 2-2. Yeah, I think the parents on the scoreboard have given up.
All right, let's see if we can get this one.
And there's a ground ball to Alex. He backhands it, throws high to first. Hugo jumps and still comes down, and he got him.
Oh!
Now Hugo's throwing to third again.
He's gonna throw to third every time, people. But that was a great play by Hugo. He leapt up, fortunately came down on the bag.
And then I'll tell you, it was also a great play by Alex because he was covering second, holding the runner on, and had to run back into the hole. And the ball was basically hit to the normal shortstop spot, but Alex wasn't there. He had to run back to his right.
He was not correct. He was not in normal shortstop position when it was pitched. So fortunately, it was hit in the direction he was going.
And he did the thing we've been talking about. Again, he took it as a backhand with his back foot set and fired one over. But great play by Hugo. And
I think he thought for a second about throwing it to to Hudson at third, but made that's a tough play right there. Tag at third.
As it is, we got 2 outs with a runner on third. Big Monty Russell line drive into left field, diving, caught on one hop by Seamus, and that's going to score the 10th run for the Gauchos. Nice hit by Russell. No doubter on that one. An RBI for the big kid. Maurer
I think that's Ben.
Whoever's out there made a beautiful play.
He short hopped it.
Yeah.
Looked like he was going to do anything he could to try to catch it.
He broke on it. He made a great play, and he kept it in front of him. That could have rolled all the way to the fence and been maybe a triple. Got a pinch runner at first. Yeah, that's definitely Ben Spring. And now the batter is the starting pitcher, Naaman West, with 2 outs, runner on first. Well, Rochelle wants to minimize the damage. Tam down 5 now. Nice move to first. Runner's back safely. Pinch runner there is number 4, Edward Corbett. Corbett at first. Oh, delayed steal. The batter's in his way. I'm not sure how they're going to rule that. I don't think the batter's allowed to be over there. Yeah, he can't. He was out. He was right in the guy's way, and he was out of the box.
Yeah, he's right. He should be out for interference.
I don't think he has a right to be there.
No.
I heard an umpire say in one of our last games to the batter, as long as you stay in the box, you're going to be fine. But the umpire's not changing his call. Oh, he called him out.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, wow. Good job by Holby. Wow.
Good job for Blaze for following through the play. You got to do it.
So that is a BI, batter's interference. 3 outs. And gets the Hawks back in the dugout. The El Cerrito manager is he's talking and moving, talking and walking.
Yeah, Hobie really was very calm. He walked up to him. I think he made his point very succinctly and just simply explained that batter was not in the box. He had stepped well outside of the box, and the ball was over there, and Blaze is entitled to a clean throw to second, and he couldn't do it.
Oh, I think you're right.
Now we got a 5-run hole. Not impossible, but
I like the 4-run hole better, but
unlikely.
We'll see.
We'll move our rating up as the inning progresses.
We've got the top of the order coming up. I think that by my count, every Hawk has had at least 1 at bat in this game. Yes, that is true. So Hobie's done a good job of getting everybody in the game.
Now we just need runners. We don't any which way.
At 15 Hawks, the entire roster showed up for this game, so they've all had at least 1 at bat, and more an inning or two in the field, so that's good to see. But here we got the top of the order, so you know, it'd be nice to see TM get a hold of a few. Well, I'm glad to report from the no-cap traffic control desk that the Miller is finally flowing.
It is. Do we have an update on the Zen arm? We don't.
I wish I knew. I was thinking of going over and checking with my wife, but we'll see if he hits. I hope he hits. That would be a bad sign if he doesn't hit. In any case, right now we're dealing with Radix at the plate. And there's a high fly ball pop up behind first base. That may be trouble.
Yeah.
Oh, the second baseman's over there and makes a really
play.
nice play. Wow. Alex hits him so high, it gives everybody time to go find him. So 1 pitch, 1 out, pop up 4 for Radix. And it's up to Hudson to get something started here. Williams is 1 for 1 on the day with 2 sacrifices.
There's another pop. Same second baseman.
Pop up to second. And just like that, 2 pitches, 2 outs.
All over the place.
All right, now we've got O'Brien back at the plate in the 3rd hole.
We are down to the last out.
See if O'Brien can keep the Hawks' hopes alive. Ball's high, ball 1. O'Brien on the day is 0 for 1 with a strikeout looking in the 1st inning.
2-1. Looks like Colton is out on deck, so that's good news for you, Carter.
Well, that's good news for everybody.
We don't need any more injuries, especially arm injuries.
No, not to that kid. He's had a few too many lately. Gale kind of
ducked that.
I'm not sure why the
It's called abracadabra. I'll turn this near strike into a ball.
Gale used to do that all the time in his coaches, but I kind of fooled the umpire on that one. Yeah, he's not going to.
Okay, didn't fool him. Fool me once. That's all right.
I think that was a makeup call. That was.
No, that pitch was better. That pitch was also better, actually. Too.
I thought, if anything, it was higher.
Really?
Yeah. There's one to swing at. Good. Fouled out of play by O'Brien. He's down to his last strike. Let's see if he can.
All right, show us the grit.
Yeah.
How many strikeouts?
They've got a lot. They got to go game changer. Foul down the first base. O'Brien lives to see another pitch. 3-2. Hawks have struck out 9 times today, according to Jeff O'Brien. That's a lot. It's a 3-2 count to O'Brien. Oh, curveball is fouled off the top of the plate.
He's going to beat that out, I can tell you that
he's
for sure.
He's got to go. Oh, throw is wide. First baseman comes off to make the play. And O'Brien gets what seems to be about his 5th infield hit of the season.
He had one that the photographic evidence from the last game clearly showed him beating the ball out by a lot, but was called out. Good for Gale. There we go. He stuck with that. All right, let's see if Colton can follow that up with something.
All right, 2 outs. Runner at first. Hawks down by 5. Zen steps up. Lays off a high fastball. 1-0. Someone has to tell. Oh, come on now. Come on now.
That's a little late in the game for that.
They've been staying away from him religiously. Not that time.
That wasn't too different, was it?
Yeah,
I got 2 and 1. What do you
further
got?
out. 2 and 1. Oh, that's going to be straight.
That was a pitch to hit. It was lower.
He's up there taking, but with only 2 balls, I think you got to swing at that. He's standing there. Is he? Oh, he's not swinging. Is he not swinging?
Now that you're saying that, I'm thinking
he's
that.
He's not lifting the bat off his shoulder, and I think Holby maybe can't substitute anyone in for him.
Oh, interesting.
All 15 players have hit.
Oh, interesting.
Has he taken the bat off his shoulder?
Oh! Yeah, I think he couldn't swing. I think Holby told him he couldn't do it. Okay, well, that makes a little more sense.
I don't think that pitch was a strike either, but oh well.
When you're out of substitutions in baseball.
Well, that's a tough one for the Hawks. A game that started out tight.
Well pitched well.
Yeah, I think what happened there is what you said. They couldn't pinch hit for him, so he had to just stand up there. Yeah, he's not even using his right arm. Dang it. All right, well, that's a tough loss for the Hawks.
You want to do a quick recap here, Carter?
The final score is 10-5, right? Yeah, they have 9-5.
How many hits we get? Let's look at the box score.
I think the parents on the parent scoreboard, someone shot him or something because
just
I don't know.
Kill over 10 hits today. Go back up to the top there.
Yeah, so 10 runs on 10 hits and 3 errors by the Gauchos. Tam had 5 runs on 6 hits and 1 error. Tam struck out 10 times and walked 0. El Cerrito Gauchos did not give up a single
walk. There you go.
Honestly, the Tam Hawks only gave up 1 walk by Weir, so that wasn't the problem today. But, there were some balls that got hit, and El Cerrito played a good game. Do we want to... we're going to be right back in 1 second, folks. All right, folks, we're back with you. We're going to wrap it up today, not do a player interview given the hour on the weather. So once again, Narendra, did you want to say anything else in terms of
no. Will was really on his game, and they're playing some nice defense, a lot of nice defensive plays. I can see them having their meeting now where they tend to call out these things. And, this is an equally scrappy El Cerrito team that was ready to play some bunts. And they made the plays, and they I think their first 2 pitchers did a fine job. It was nice to see Nico out on the mound and not walk anyone, not hit anyone. I think we got to hit fewer people in general. But yeah, got to build from every game. There's a doubleheader coming up away. We will not be on the air from Ukiah. It's going to be a little bit of a road trip on Saturday. So they have not been the strongest team yet in this ad hoc freshman conference. So let's hope the Hawks can get up there and maybe certainly get 1, maybe get 2.
Yeah, tip of the cap to Naaman West, the starter. 4 innings, 1 earned run, 6 strikeouts and no walks. Gauchos threw 7 innings.
I mean, he also had a nuke to center field.
That's right.
So, yeah, I think he's our player of the game, no cap.
So we've got a doubleheader coming to you next, folks. We will have no broadcast. Our next home game is next Wednesday at 4. We'll look forward to seeing you then. Wish the team luck as we head north for a 1 p.m. and 4 p.m. doubleheader at Ukiah High School. And until then, this is Carter Zinn and Narendra Rocha Roll from the No Cap Broadcast System, wishing you a pleasant evening and goodbye.